Some music?
I was fixing a commercial and I forgot.
Want to play some music?
Let's play some
By the
music.
way, I've got to text you something real quick.
Rob's not back yet, so I don't know how to post yet. I think Wednesday we'll be back to full working force, I believe. We have women's basketball, the last summer press conference tomorrow at 10. Get to watch them practice for a half an hour, but then like I said, then Kirk and Iowa football will be on display Thursday. All that stuff, you can see Iowa and the three players talking at the podium. That'll all be on the Big Ten Network. They'll be obviously covering the event. I chose not to go this year for financial, and it was one of those decisions where I didn't think I would get the return on investment.
So driving to Chicago is less expensive than flying to Las Vegas for several days.
Yeah, but actually not in Chicago anymore. It's Indianapolis. I didn't go.
Oh, well, still.
I didn't go to Indianapolis. I didn't go to Indianapolis last year either because when the last time I went, 23, which I'd gone every year since 1992 to 2024. I went every year to this thing. The last couple of years in Indy, it just was useless. The internet was terrible.
You couldn't get
there's
it.
never any news. I mean, it's just
everybody said they couldn't use the internet.
Oh, that's right. I remember you guys talking about that.
And maybe that'll be better out in Vegas, but at Lucas Oil Stadium, it was terrible. And I just remember on driving back after 23 saying to Rob, I'm like, I'm done with this. This just is not worth the investment.
And you don't need to talk to 18 coaches. You just want to hear what Kirk Ferentz has to say to the players.
And the thing is, by the time you get all those quotes, in a week they're dated anyway, So I'm going to still cover it. I'm going to be watching, and Iowa send stuff. I'll have video, and I'll be watching. It'll be on TV all day. And when Kirk's at the podium, I'll be watching that to see. But he's not going to say never is any news. The only time you might get some news from Kirk is the on the side interview, which he'll have sometime on Thursday. The thing is, though, if there is any slight so-and-so's injured, it'll be on Twitter in 2 seconds, and then it's out there.
Yeah.
But
then everybody fights about who had it first.
Yeah. Some fight about petty crap like that. Fortunately, others don't really care as long as it gets out and what have you. And sometimes being first doesn't mean always being accurate either. So we'll see. I mean, the side thing with Kirk is about the only thing you get from being there. And like I said, I've done a lot of side stuff, and you'll get medical updates and what have you, but rarely will you get anything of much substance. But it's a feel-good event, and I think a lot of these old traditional newspapers, they just feel a duty and a commitment to go because they've been doing it forever. And hey, that's fine. That's and maybe they will get something out of this that we don't get from not being there. So, but I've yet to see that. So yeah, that's Iowa's Thursday. Then Iowa Media Day is August 8th, and that's right around the corner.
Yeah,
August 8th.
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks, and then the season's in.
I think it's like 5 weeks is when the first from this Saturday is when
August
the first
30th. Yeah, I think it's 5. Yeah, from this Saturday.
Iowa State.
5 weeks.
Those early games. There's not a lot of games, but there's.
You can still that's still over. Still a good month left, but still it's coming. It's coming, and I'll tell you, I know you've been saying it's going to be like 160 today and like 220 tomorrow.
No, not today.
Today's beautiful.
No, not today.
Well, they said today the high is going to be 90. I heard it driving in.
No. Today the high is going to be 83. Tomorrow it's going to be 92 with a heat index of 105.
Okay, I thought he said today was going to get hot and muggy today. No, it's beautiful right now.
Tomorrow it's going to get hot and muggy,
and what happened?
We did stay that way for a week.
I'm glad we did not get the rain that was supposedly forecasted, because when I watched CNN on Friday, they made it sound like Iowa City was right in this path where there could be 4 to 6 inches of just huge rain, mostly on Sunday. It didn't rain at all on Sunday.
It went south.
We missed it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we don't need any more rain.
We had flash flood warnings south of us and north of us.
Yeah. No, they said we were right in the middle. I'm like, oh God, and it was pink, the area where they're showing. And it said 4 to 6 inches you could get within the next 24 to 30 hours.
Washington got a lot of flood.
Saturday night into all day Sunday, and I know it rained a little Sunday morning. When I woke up, the street was wet, but we didn't get any rain yesterday during the day. Fortunately,
no, I don't think we did.
No, I mean, so Washington.
It was raining a little bit when I got here in the morning, but that was about it.
Yeah, when I woke up around 6:30, the street was wet.
And Washington had streets flooded.
Yeah.
At one
so
point.
God, we lucked out again.
Yeah.
We've got enough rain to where we're not in need of rain anymore, but we didn't really have any major damage, thankfully.
Give it time.
Well, like I said, we've been lucking out too much. We're going to get hit with something at some point.
Yeah.
Just from the law of averages.
And we're going to be there.
And you're going to be thrilled and happy.
No, yeah, sure. Not really.
Tommy and Molly underneath the desk. You just so well we get we're getting into a stretch here. I mean, I'm just surprised we don't have any rain in the forecast with how much it's changing here.
We've got storms at the end of the week.
I'm surprised it's not storms tomorrow though, with how much it's going to change heat wise. But yeah, I'm used to though. We've had so many days like tomorrow already this summer. This has been a hot. It's been a hot summer.
Just
June was really hot. And to think July's almost over. Can you believe it?
I know.
What's today, the 21st?
21st.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got, what, July have 30 or 31 days? 31. Isn't it? We've got 10 days left in July.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll be done with the fairs. I know you're disappointed about that.
Are you going to will Hunter be out there tomorrow in the heat?
Yeah.
Yes.
You should have him wear like a
But we're in the air-conditioned one now.
Yeah.
Steve whined enough that they moved us.
Yeah, I got on Saturday. And I gently bitched.
Well, they weren't
Gently
going to.
pitched.
Well, they would prefer that you sit outside?
They were going to put us in a different building that didn't have any air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
With all the county people.
Not only that, but where they're calling bingo. Okay? So
people are playing bingo with no air conditioning?
Is that what those? Okay, because one side of that has like kind of a little mini
he
stage
was
and some
testing
chairs.
the mic when I went in there.
Yeah.
Okay, when I went in there Saturday, number one, where we were supposed to sit,
Yeah.
it was raining through the roof.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's leak. I'm going, what is that? It's leaking on me. And then he's testing B14. So we're supposed to do a broadcast.
How hot was it in there?
It wasn't real hot.
Imagine it
then.
tomorrow.
Oh, it'll be hot.
See, have Hunter in there tomorrow and have him wear like
Make him go into that
have
one.
him wear like a burlap jumpsuit.
I can't.
Have him wear like a
I can't
jumpsuit.
Let him sit with the voting people.
Send him from building to building. I don't have the power.
At least he's in air conditioning.
Call us on the cell phone.
Okay, and why is that building not air conditioned?
I don't know. Cost.
I assume that's cost, but that seems like in this day and age you don't see many places that
No,
don't.
but we'd be yelling over the bingo.
No, but
guys.
yeah, and it's ridiculous to have you guys sit.
Actually, you know what else they're doing there while we're there is that's also where they're doing the listening post for the county. So we'd have people yelling at the county supervisors.
I feel bad for them though, because that weather tomorrow is going to probably affect the turnout.
It will.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of people that I'm not going to go out in 105 heat in. And with the poor people at the fair, what can they do? There's nothing you can really do. Yeah. I've been asked before, why don't they have the fair like? You got to have the fair when school's out, right? You just have to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that leaves you June,
Has to be
July, and
before
August.
the state fair.
And like you could say, June this year was hot as hell. I mean, there was a lot of miserable days in June this year, so it's going to be hot no matter what.
Yeah.
If someone said, "Why don't they do it in?" You can't have the fair in April when school's still going.
Who's going
to go?
Well, you can't have it there, and there's a law anyway.
And it's just hot in June, July, and August.
You have to have it a certain period, and then school can't start till August the 23rd.
I remember when school started after Labor Day. When I was young, it started after Labor Day.
Yeah.
Started like in early September.
We usually had like a week of school before Labor Day, but only like a week.
You're 10 years younger than me.
Yeah, well, when I went to school. Yeah,
one room schoolhouse? Slate?
When I went to school. No, it started right after Labor Day, but college here, when I came to college here, it didn't start till September 20th.
Yeah, college is usually different.
Yeah.
Well, in some schools, I know there's like some colleges that are in quarters.
Yeah.
They don't start until late September.
Yeah, well, we started.
Rod Stewart said late September should be back in school.
Yeah.
Good song.
Yeah, they can throw that in there.
Good song.
September 20th.
So
when they started.
And as far as I did not watch, I watched a couple highlights from the All-Star game. This will sound sexist, but I'm going to say it anyway. The only thing worse than watching men not play any defense in a basketball game is watching women not play any defense in an All-Star game. At least the men know how to fake it a little bit. The women are still learning. There's a couple times where they showed that Nafisha Collier driving to the basket, and they were basically just like, okay, here you go. Can I help you? It was just ridiculous.
Somebody had asked Paige Beckers, I think it was Paige Beckers, what Gino Auriemma would have said about the defense. And it was pretty good. You should go find that.
And I will say, Kelsey Plum, I mean,
what was that about?
Her jealousy of Caitlin Clark is, at least she's transparent about it.
Yeah.
I really shouldn't say this. Did you hear what she said about Caitlin not being in the meeting?
Yeah.
Or anybody from their team?
I don't want to tattletale.
You know, I'm going to sound like a big...
Nobody from Team Clark was there.
I'm going to sound like a big Caitlin apologist, and I don't write... there's some people, some even in the Iowa media, that wake up every day just, latching on to the Caitlyn narrative and doing whatever they can. But none of this stuff would be happening without her.
No, not at all.
Nobody was lining up to see Asia Wilson, Kelsey Plum, Sabrina S. She is the reason all of this is happening. Yeah. If she retired from the WNBA tomorrow, the league would go back. The ratings would plummet.
Well, they wouldn't
wouldn't
be expanded.
They wouldn't be expanded. And I think deep down everybody knows that, and it drives them crazy.
Yeah. She wore the shirt. She supports the effort.
She did. Well, she is the effort.
They took a shot at her anyway for no reason.
She's the effort. She's the reason they now have leverage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's no way they're wearing those shirts without her in the league and thinking they can get a piece of that pie.
I've thought about writing something, because she's a former Hawkeye, and, this time. But, I don't want to be called a Caitlyn apologist, but still, this is it's ridiculous.
It's just reality.
They keep biting the hand that's feeding them.
Yeah, it's just
Didn't
reality.
Brittany Griner call her out? Call her some...
Brittany Griner did the...
She made it racial, didn't she?
She made it racial, but she also was just damn stupid. She said, being interviewed by ESPN...
Oh, about there's more chill back in the old...
Yeah,
nobody was watching.
I liked it when there was chill and you could
People
take
could read
out
books.
your computer and read
nobody
books.
was watching. Nobody cared.
Who in the F? What the F was that?
And
if you like it like that, go back to your cell in Russia where it was chill, and you might not have got fed or
could
anything.
read a book, though.
But you could read a book. You could get on your computer. It wouldn't connect to anything.
No.
But I just don't. The jealousy is so obvious.
No, Griner really.
Yeah, that was bad, but I didn't like Kelsey Plum's. And then remember Kelsey Plum face guarding Caitlyn in the All-Star game last year. I mean, she's just so jealous of her. It's just so obvious.
It's ridiculous. I mean, it is.
And I want them to get paid more. I want them to get paid more.
Yeah,
but they got to stop comparing themselves to the NBA. They're not the NBA.
No.
They never will be the NBA.
No, they just should be paid more.
Yes, pay them more, yes.
Yeah, $65,000, $68,000 isn't enough for what they're making right now.
But the market determines that, and luckily Caitlyn is there now to increase everything. But prior to Caitlyn, that $66,000, I think a lot of that was what the teams could afford because nobody was in the stands. Their TV ratings were terrible. And it's just, I just don't get why they won't acknowledge the fact that her presence, much like Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, because the NBA back in the late 70s used to play their NBA finals on tape delay. You'd watch them on tape delay at 11 o'clock at night. And then Magic and Larry came in and everything changed. That's what Caitlyn is doing right now. I just don't remember the NBA hating Magic and Larry as much as the WNBA players seem jealous of Caitlyn. It's just a weird dynamic.
One of my favorite parts of that is the people saying that, they don't make any money in that league. They shouldn't be asking for more. They're asking for a percentage of the profits, if I remember correctly.
The profits made by the NBA.
Oh, the NBA.
Well,
I thought
mostly.
WNBA.
I mean, the WNBA makes, don't get me wrong.
Because if you want a percentage of more profits from the WNBA, that makes sense.
Somebody should Google, what was the WNBA TV ratings prior to Caitlyn? And what were their TV ratings and what were they bringing in revenue? I guess that's what I'd like to know prior to Caitlyn coming here. And
they did a thing with Ion.
The league was not in great shape.
No, Ion took them on. Nobody else would take them on. They tried Lifetime cable. They tried ESPN for a little while and everything. Finally, they ended up on Ion. Okay, and it might have got
Rockford's on Ion. Sometimes
no,
positively entertaining.
Not now he is, but he has been.
Yeah. They ended up with like 600 to 700,000 viewers.
Yeah, I mean, they had no leverage prior to her coming in. Now they have leverage.
Yeah.
And, I do think they need more money. But to think that there's going to be a player in the WNBA signing like a LeBron James, Kevin Durant, that ain't going to happen. I just don't think there's a market for it. And we'll see how the WNBA survives once Caitlyn's done. It'll be interesting to see how much she can help the league build, but I just need to see more proof that she is not the one that's solely responsible for this increase in everything. It's not a coincidence that everything changed the moment she got into the league. And I think the WNBA, it's like they're using her, but they don't want to appreciate her, if that makes sense. Right. That's how I would describe it. What are you looking at, Captain?
I'm doing, he told me to switch out something.
Yeah, there was a commercial that had an error in it that I had to fix.
Oh.
And I didn't know if he was going to play it in the next commercial break, So I had to get it to him immediately, so he would not play something that was screwed up.
What, said wrong words or?
No, it just had like weird noises at the end of it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, speaking of that,
it was not one we recorded here.
Speaking of that,
Weird noises?
Rob Howe told me the last podcast that was sent from here was all static. And he said...
What, like recorded on this thing?
It was all static. It was, you couldn't even hear it.
They had it on the wrong thing.
Who's they?
Hunter. Or whoever.
Well, or Suter or whatever.
Well, Hunter's the one who... Suter doesn't know how to do any of that, does he? Hunter does.
Well,
Well, wasn't that just the old one that didn't work anyway?
I don't know.
I thought that's the one we had to get rid of.
That one's working, right?
Should be. We're not recording because he doesn't have anybody put it up. But
yeah, like I said, Rob's back, I think, today.
But I can turn it on and see if it's getting the audio.
We'll start recording again on Wednesday, hopefully. But yeah, he did say it was all staticky. You couldn't hear anything. And so I just forgot to tell you guys. And I want to know, that piece of white vinyl siding out there on the entryway to the... How long do you think that'll sit there? Right on the entrance of the pathway here. There's been a piece of white. It's now starting to rust. You haven't noticed it?
No.
You've never noticed it? Have you noticed it?
No, where is it?
There's a piece of skinny white vinyl siding that's been... It fell off a truck, obviously.
Oh.
It's been out there for probably 4
Oh,
months.
on the road?
Yeah, right when you
there's
turn.
I see like microwaves out there and stuff.
Well, this is a piece of white vinyl siding that's been sitting right when you turn in. I've just always laughed because I'm saying that thing's going to probably be here longer than I am because it has not. Now it's getting rusty.
I haven't noticed that.
Yeah, this thing's
But I'm
showing.
When
in.
you're pulling out, it'll be a little bit to your left as you're getting ready to take a right. See, I'm the only one that comes in from this
Sioux
direction.
Avenue.
You guys all go the other way. I still can't figure out why Suter does that. With you guys, it makes sense where you live.
Yeah, I come through the soccer park. I couldn't leave through the soccer park yesterday. They were doing like a flag football tournament or something. They wanted $20 to go through the soccer park.
$20 just to drive
Well,
through it?
to park.
Oh, because they would
event.
have you couldn't.
It was like a private event and it was closed. So I'm like, I'm just going to go. I talked to the lady.
I think that happened to me one time when you guys recommended, hey, just go through the soccer park. When I went there, and there was a soccer tournament going on, and I couldn't get through.
Oh, yeah,
So
I mean, you can usually get through if there's a soccer tournament, but if they're charging, like
I couldn't get
or like
through this
Regina
day.
or City I have
That's
cross
what they were
country
doing.
there, they'll charge you to come in.
That's what they were doing. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to pay to drive 2 blocks.
No,
But
I turn around for that.
you get it fixed.
Yeah,
Good, thank God.
yeah, and change the label because if you put it on the same label, it's not gonna.
Did you notice that there were no zeros in the dates?
No.
Yeah, I changed the name by beginning. It said run from 0721 to like 08 something. I just got rid of the zeros.
Okay.
So I did change the name.
Okay. Well, I just put advance.
Okay.
Spelled
Whatever.
it out.
That's fine.
I'm just looking to see any. And what did they say?
Whatever that client may be.
Like I didn't watch the All-Star game. Did they say, is Caitlin still, is they saying day to day?
I actually didn't watch any of it either.
I thought,
but
yeah,
they play tomorrow night, so I don't know if.
My guess is she
Well,
won't play
they
tomorrow
were
night.
going to announce today whether.
I'd be
whether
surprised if
play
she plays tomorrow.
I think I watched
I
the
was
White Sox
surprised
game.
though. The day after they said she was day to day, and they said I got some. I thought I saw one report where they said it wasn't as bad as maybe they initially thought. So hopefully there's some good news.
Well, let me see what the latest news on her is. Kelsey Plum swipes Caitlin Clark. Kelsey Plum awkwardly calls out Caitlin Clark. Nothing about her actual injury.
What exactly did she say?
Oh, here we go. Caitlin progressing, but unlikely to make injury for Fever Liberty rematch. That's the New York Post.
Okay,
Because that's who they play tomorrow night. So they probably she
so
won't
that's
be
gonna
able
be
to
two
play tomorrow.
games in a row without her playing the Liberty.
Okay, so
Caitlin Clark injury update from 12 hours ago. Fever started getting more opinions, tests on groin. So they're just going to do more tests still. That can't be good.
So what do you think the All-Star game? How many viewers?
2 million
Nope.
higher.
Yep.
4.
4 million.
Wow.
Over
What
4
was it
million,
last year when
actually.
Caitlin played?
Over 4 million.
Well, hold on. I'll do it.
Now do the men's All-Star game, which I didn't watch a second of that either. See what the men's All-Star game drew.
Okay.
I'm not some big, huge NBA fan either. I just think you got to be realistic, though.
You haven't been
about
watching the Summer League?
well, I tried to watch. I watched Sacramento, but Patrick rarely plays. Peyton's out.
4.7
4.7 for the men.
for the men.
Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't watch.
But, okay, and one's on ABC, of course, the women. But the NBA was on ESPN, TNT, TBS, True TV. It marked a 13% decrease from 2024.
Actually, it went up.
where they had 5 million.
Yeah, like I said, I've never been an All-Star. I've never watched All-Star.
This says the 2024 All-Star Game got 3.44 million.
Every once in a while,
Not here.
I would watch the Major League All-Star Game because the NFL, that's Pro Bowl thing. That's not even that's
Peaked at 4 million.
But I've just never been a fan of All-Star games.
No.
They've never done.
I didn't watch any of the baseball one. I actually watched Caitlin Clark instead of the baseball one. That game that she got injured.
Yeah, and like I said, I didn't watch the baseball All-Star
Nope.
game. I just not a fan.
What
What did the baseball All-Star game drew? The NFL's they don't even count anymore. They've turned that thing into a skills competition. I think, for
Yeah,
the most part.
God, the Pro Bowl is just
The Pro Bowl was ridiculous.
not even like a game anymore.
No, and in fairness,
never was, really.
Think about trying to play football at half speed.
And
Tackle
your season's done.
Yeah,
the Super
I mean,
Bowl's already.
You're trying to play football at half speed and not get hurt and not hurt anyone. That's not a real good situation to be in. So I think the NFL Pro Bowl is useless.
I will say I think the NBA and the NHL All-Star games kind of know that they're goofy
Useless?
and useless, so they just don't even try.
Okay.
And they have fun doing it.
Major League Baseball All-Star Game, 7.2 million.
That doesn't surprise me because it actually means it's
Making it the second lowest viewed.
but it's still almost double what we just that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The All-Star game in baseball has more significance.
Yeah.
And so that just shows you the NBA All-Star game, I don't need to watch these superstars not play defense. It's like it's not even open gym. At least in open gym you do play a little bit of
Well,
defense.
and sometimes it's just they're making too big of a production out of the thing. And
Did you watch the WNBA yesterday?
yeah, and I don't like. I want to see the goddamn game. I want to see the court. I don't want to see somebody talking and interviewing somebody while there's action on the court. I don't want to see it.
Well,
I don't like it.
I wrote that last week.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And
but
they just
that's not just halftime. They're freaking on the
Well, I'm not
court.
talking about halftime. I'm talking during the game. During the games. That's
Yeah,
what
it just pisses me
halftime is
off.
bad enough.
It does.
But it's like after the first quarter when action's still going on. You just don't.
Yeah, and they're talking and Jesus.
Or they interview like a celebrity who's in the stands for a couple minutes during the game.
Yeah, or a player that's sitting
Hey,
out.
Spike
or
Lee's here.
something.
Let's talk to him for a minute.
Yeah, to me, too much access can be as bad as not enough access, or maybe
I-
even worse.
I want to see the game.
Yeah, so like I said, I forgot it was even on. And had Caitlin been playing, I would have made a point to at least watch it for a while. I would have fit it into my schedule.
I watched the White Sox and Pirates instead of that game.
Without her,
Think about that.
Without her, I just don't care. It's Caitlin or bust.
Well,
It's Caitlin or bust. Then I get on Twitter the other day, and there's some Twitter account called like Correlation or something. It's all about Caitlin. It shows her walking in the tunnel and going up to Connor and kissing him, and it's all over.
what the?
Why do we need to see that crap on Twitter?
By the way,
Well, there's a lot of stuff you can say
there's
that about.
there's over 500 pro-Trump bot accounts. That was from AP. CBS estimated almost 1,000 pro-Trump bot accounts that will argue with you.
They make fun of that in the Superman movie, believe it or not.
Yeah,
There's a bit about bots in there that's
it
pretty
will
good.
argue with you if you say anything negative.
Yeah.
And it's even commenting on sports. It will bring the sports stories or anything back around.
And I'm guessing a
to
lot of those
politics.
bots say Christian, patriot,
Yeah.
unvaxxed.
Well, some of them are not even.
Loving father.
Loving father, or
It'll say unvaxxed, no porn. It's
No,
all the,
my pronouns are, kick your ass.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I'm so many of these. I see some of these arguments, people arguing, and I'm guessing it's a person arguing with a bot.
yeah,
Lots of times.
yeah. Well, but I mean, even if you can bring up the Queen of England, and the bot will turn it around to make it political.
Oh, so it's like one of Spiewak's followers on Facebook.
Yeah,
Well, I think there's
basically.
bots that attack Caitlyn. That get
yeah.
Caitlyn's turned political.
Yeah.
Woke.
Because remember when didn't she like a
Yeah,
She liked the Taylor
Taylor
Swift thing about voting
and
for
that
Biden.
just turned into a crap storm.
Yeah.
So, but that's just the
Yeah,
world.
but she's been pretty careful after that.
People were mad
too.
she wore that shirt. She's woke.
That's the age we live in, man. And Twitter is just filled with bots, and a lot of them have pictures of. I don't know how you describe them. They're human faces, but they're not real. You know what I mean?
AI.
AI images and all big, husky, good-looking patriots.
Or it's just like an eagle with a flag behind
yeah,
it.
yeah, something like that. Those are all AI images. And you think most of those are bots?
Well, that's what AP and CBS are saying.
I should
this
just
morning.
change the picture on the Germ Jar account to like an American flag and the Constitution, see if anybody notices.
But his people will say, well, look at the source. Nobody trusts the AP. Nobody trusts the New York Times. No.
Okay,
Woke media.
Okay. Everybody was they wanted to rip the hell out of Trump when he with the porn stuff with the kitty porn.
What?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what? Epstein?
Yeah,
That's not kiddie porn. That's just
it's,
actual sex with underage people.
yeah, it ain't good.
No, it ain't good.
So they wanted to rip the hell out of him. Okay, then the Wall Street Journal reported it, and shown there's proof of it, and because it's very conservative, but it's the mainstream media. Once they published that story, then all the people that were against Trump again, that turned against him, they went back.
Well, because they don't believe the story. They don't believe the Wall Street. They don't believe that letter. They think it's a fake. They think it's pushing in a narrative, and they don't believe it.
Yeah.
And the Wall Street Journal, they had to have researched. They're not stupid.
No.
But they still haven't put out enough evidence to make it impossible for non-believers to change their mind. I mean, they're just saying
I
that
don't
was.
know how you can.
Well, they don't believe the same things you believe. I'm not defending.
No, I
them.
don't. I'm not saying that. I don't know. They can put out all the evidence they want, and there's going to be people that.
But there's what I'm saying is that the letter right now can be by people who are completely devout to him. It can still be disputed to a certain extent. Whereas I don't know. It'll be interesting. This story is going to continue going on and on and on. And who knows where we'll be a month from now. I am to the point now where we need college football to start. I need a distraction from just life. Seriously. I'm getting to the point now where, God, it'll be nice to get at least something on my mind again to get away from all the crap that we live through every day. It's just never ending. And that letter, I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. We're never going to see the full files. That's just never going to happen.
Well,
and if it came out and one side didn't like it, they'd say the other side tampered.
Yeah, there's no winning with it.
No, there's no winning.
There's no winning.
No.
Okay.
I think Clinton and Trump are both in there, and that's why everybody wanted to keep it from getting released. That's my opinion.
That would surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me if
it's not like one's
if
political
Clinton's in there.
party has the monopoly on
No.
creeps. I think they're all over.
What
the
if
place.
this is what brings America together? Yeah, both guys are creeps.
Well-
we're going to go after both of them.
Well,
I mean, that's kind of what it is now.
Yeah.
You got people like Bolbert wants to release everything.
Well,
People
why
on the
not?
left want to release
I don't
everything.
care.
People on the right
I
want to
don't
release
care
everything.
If Clinton's in, if
Yeah,
Clinton's
go
in
do
there.
it.
I know Obama ain't in there.
I don't
Oh,
like
no, he's a traitor now.
And I don't-
According to Tulsi Gabbard, he's going to
Yeah.
be prosecuted as a traitor and executed.
Yeah.
complete distraction.
And Biden isn't in there.
No, God, no.
Kids saw him coming and ran away.
Thought he was going to
kidding.
Bermuda. Thought he was vacationing in Hawaii or something.
He's gonna sniff my
Hey, this
hair.
island's great.
But it's just where we are right now as a country. If you can still laugh at it, it's good.
What if
But
Bernie was on the island?
we're in a wife beater. We're in a wife beater.
I think we're saying some people are safe from being on the list. We think.
Yeah, but I mean, if Clinton's on there,
Oh God.
If
that-
if he's on there and treat him the same way you would Trump.
Yeah, that's what.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know why anybody wanted to be around that Epstein freak. I mean, once you knew what he was all about, go to his island. I don't want to go to his freaking island. I mean, that's just weird.
The whole damn thing is weird. You get all that money, and then, well, it's like the idiot that's on trial now, Diddy.
Yeah, I mean,
You got all that freaking money, and this is what you use it
you
for.
want to watch other people have sex with your
Yeah.
girlfriend. I mean,
I don't want to see.
No.
no.
I don't want to see Lang have sex. Are you?
I don't want you to see me have sex.
I don't want you to watch me have
Well,
sex.
okay, what if you had a chance to see Don Knotts with Juanita?
No. No.
What about you and Don Knotts?
The best Don Knotts is a clothed Don Knotts. Don't need to see that bag of bones
I was
naked.
just thinking last night about that Family Guy episode where they're interviewing Carly Simon, and the interviewer asks her, "Who's the song about?" You're so vain. She says, "I'll never tell." And the thought bubble comes up, and it's just Don Knotts.
I mean, now Barbara
great.
Eden, that's...
Oh, yeah.
Don Knotts could not have handled Barbara Eden. She would have eaten him up and spit him out.
I saw a picture last night of the remaining members from Three's Company, like Joyce DeWitt. It was not good.
Well, they're like in their 80s.
Yeah, it was. Well, one of them, Jenna Lee Harrison, looks like she's had like a lot of bad work done. She looks like an Easter Island statue now. It's bad.
Yeah.
No, Joyce DeWitt just looks older. She looks great.
Well, someone's ripping... There's this,
One of the other, Priscilla Barnes, kind of.
Well, I guess some model came out and said she had some bad experiences with Trump. And she was a swimsuit model from like 25 years ago. Now she doesn't look as good now. People are just Trump would never be with her. I mean, she's like 60 now.
Yeah.
They showed pictures of her from 2003 when she was freaking beautiful. I mean, she was gorgeous, but I don't know. It's just kind of funny the way, people age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it just happens.
Well, it's like Sally Fields. Sally Fields she didn't do anything
She's
to
still
herself.
alive?
Yes.
How's she look?
And good for her age.
She's like got to be in her 70s, isn't she?
Oh, yeah.
Rita Moreno's almost 100. She looks really good.
Rita looks pretty good.
Rita's still alive. Rita Kapkovic.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was a hooker.
She's older than Betty White would have been.
She was a whore on the Rockford Files. She was in at least 3 episodes. Rita Kapkovic.
And then she went on to do the Electric Company.
I did not realize she was still alive. Wow.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she's got to be almost because my dad.
She does interviews and
my
stuff.
dad would be turning 100 next March.
You would not be able to tell that
My
she
dad was
that
born in March of 26.
Sally Field is 78,
Yeah,
and she's still freaking cute.
good for her.
Yeah, she just...
Remember when she got one of the Oscars? Said, "This just shows you love me." Remember that? And she got
Yeah.
ripped for it. Just got destroyed.
You got women like Salma Hayek who are just thrown off the curve. She's like 60 and just looks better than women I know who are 30.
Yeah, she is incredible.
Yeah.
Well, look at what's her name, Cindy Crawford, with her skin. She's incredible. Yeah, some people age better than others.
Who's the... Oh, God, I can't think of her name. British actress and model. Was married to the guy who had the prostitute, Grant, Hugh Grant's
Yeah, Hugh
ex-wife.
Grant.
What's his ex-wife's name? Or he was dating her. She's
Was
super
it
hot.
Elizabeth Hurley?
Hurley. She still does like bikini photos and looks incredible. She still like posts
Is
them
she in
every
her
once in a
50s?
while. They're like 60s, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
so-
they're like Hurley and another bikini. I'm like, okay, hey, that's pretty good.
And I will say, in fairness
Good
to
for
this former model, she was being interviewed. It wasn't like I'm guessing she probably could have put some makeup on and made herself look, and to the point where, man, a lady in her 60s, she's pretty good.
Okay, well, Pamela Brown, they showed her in the floods, and she didn't have any makeup on.
She might have looked a little rough.
She looked, she did.
Maybe rough's too strong, 'cause she's pretty.
Yeah, she looks glamorous on CNN. She didn't look glamorous. She looked about normal person. I mean, she, good looking and everything, but normal.
I think she's a good
person.
reporter too.
Yeah, she's very good.
Yeah, and she had gone to that camp as a kid, so it
Yeah.
really impacted her. She had a really interesting perspective on that whole thing. So,
Wasn't her mom Miss America? I mean, she looked pretty good.
Yeah.
that I'm not aware of. I know her father.
What's
Didn't her
her
father?
Phyllis George. Her mom's Phyllis George, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know her mom was Phyllis George. I did not know that. Phyllis George was one of the first women
sportscasters.
I remember.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look at that. We brought it back to sports.
She was kind of a pioneer. Phyllis George was, and in her day, she was hot.
Yeah.
I remember having a little crush on Phyllis when I was like 8 or 9 years old. Easy on the eyes, Phyllis.
8 or 9 years old.
Whenever you could first start having crushes. Maybe I was a little older than that.
Oh,
I was ahead of my time.
Listen, we had a crush on our third grade teacher. All the guys did because she was just gorgeous. And then during the last part of the year, she got married, and we were just like we had a, like we.
I was worried you were going to say she started dating one of your students. You hear those stories all the time.
She was just.
For some reason,
we
my
were
high
just
school, all the
attracted.
math teachers were hot. I don't know. You wouldn't think that'd be like the category, but they were.
I'm trying
Of course, we also had Brett Hoyer as a math teacher, but he was kind of dashing figure back
I'm
in the
trying to
day.
remember. I don't remember having many attractive. teachers, and I had way more male teachers than I did
We
female.
had attractive teachers.
I mean, at Dowling, I had nuns and priests, and a few others non.
We had one that looks like Melanie Griffith, who's I know your girl.
Yeah.
He likes Melanie Griffith.
Yeah. Let's take a break.
Should we?
It's 10 till.
Take a
About
break.
50
Look at that. We're halfway through this thing.
Too bad we took the shower out of here.
Took the what?
The shower out of here.
Oh,
We'll,
yeah.
we'll be back.
1-800-800-ROSE. 1-800-800-ROSE. Your FTD florist is the only number you need to know to send flowers anywhere in the country or Canada from anywhere in the country. 1-800-800-ROSE. It's so easy. Just remember one number. 1-800-800-ROSE. Your FTD florist. 1-800-800-ROSE. Remember,
For a gift that your loved one will treasure for a lifetime, find it at our family-owned jewelry store in Iowa City, Hertine and Stocker Jewelers.
We can show you diamond engagement rings, colored stones, fashion jewelry, and watches.
Our jewelers are on site so we can design jewelry for that special person in your life.
We are Hertine and Stocker, serving Iowa City and the surrounding area for 3 generations.
Hertine and Stocker Jewelers, downtown Iowa City, and HertineandStockerJewelers.com. Ask for Willa, Terry, Tim, or Kate. One of us is always there.
Don't wait for an emergency to get a backup for your car keys. Unlike the olden days, car keys have gotten extremely complex. Mike's eKeys for Cars can generate the most technically advanced automotive keys that are on the market today. For spares and lost keys, Mike's eKeys for Cars can produce most conventional transponder, high security, and remote head keys. Mike's eKeys for Cars will keep you on the road. Call 319-330-9185 and schedule an appointment today. Don't wait until it's too late. Call 319-330-9185 today.
You take great care to maintain your home or business inside and out. But maybe, just maybe, there's something missing. Something that makes your home stand out among the others in your neighborhood. Something that makes your business pop and increases traffic. Something that you can change and customize at your command. Well, there's a solution, and that's Illuminlight's permanent outdoor lighting from Big Dog Tech. Illuminlights provides illumination for every occasion. Holiday lighting, accent lights, security, and of course lighting for all your favorite sports. The Illuminlights app lets you create your own patterns with color, motion, brightness, and static control over every individual light, or use Big Dog's presets to transform your home or business. The professionally installed track system makes Illuminlight's LEDs virtually disappear until you turn them on. Rated at 50,000 hours, you'll enjoy stress-free convenience for years to come. For more information about Illuminlight's permanent outdoor lighting, go to BigDogTEK.net or give them a call at 319-395-0800. That's 319-395-0800.
Are you tired of living in a home that doesn't quite meet your needs? Then it's time to call the experts at Streets Maintenance. Their team of skilled professionals specializes in renovations and remodeling, transforming your home into the space you've always dreamed of. From kitchen and bath remodels to complete home renovations, no job is too big or too small. Streets Maintenance will work with you every step of the way to ensure your vision becomes a reality. So don't wait any longer. Call Streets Maintenance to schedule your consultation at 400-4483. Let's start building your dream home today.
On an athletic team, you need team players, good athletes, superior equipment, and the best coaches available. In real estate, you need to have a good title and settlement team at your disposal. Hi, this is Steve Anderson. Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing, you need quality title and settlement services. Consider the team at Hawkeye Title. Give us a call at 351-8600. Hawkeye Title and Settlement, the team you love, the people you trust.
Don't let just anyone take care of your smile. At Diamond Dental, you can expect compassion, expertise, and a personalized care plan to protect your teeth for life. With more than 30 years of combined experience, Dr. Forbes and his staff are prepared to tackle even your toughest dental problems, leaving your smile healthy and sparkling. Diamond Dental offers a full range of general and cosmetic dentistry, as well as dental treatment options for snoring and sleep apnea. It's never too early to start thinking about what's best for your smile. Schedule an appointment today by calling 319-390-3703 or visiting the office at 5815 Consul Street Northeast, Suite D1 in Cedar Rapids. You can also visit DiamondDentalPC.com for more information. Dr. Forbes is a proud sponsor of the Hawkeye Wrestling Club and the Inner Circle. Let the Diamond Dental team provide superior care for your entire family.
This is Leah Pasha, and I've been saying, hit a deer, call Premier, for years. But it's time for something new. It's still where you need to go for deer divots and door dings, as well as damaged dashboards. That's what my dad Nathan's driving at and dreams about. Why not say, when your car is dinged, be a deer and call Premier? I think Dad's going to love that. Premier Automotive, North Liberty's premier auto body repair shop.
Be a deer and call Premier Auto Body in North Liberty.
Diamond Dream Sports Academy, 20,000 square foot indoor facility, holds 8 batting cages, space for infield work, space for throwing and pitching and all your arm care needs. Offers private instruction, group lessons, camps and clinics, leagues, memberships. Rentals available at Diamond Dreams is open to the public.
Our top level instructors include former professional, college, and Olympic athletes. Our coaches will help these athletes achieve their full athletic potential, develop a strong work ethic, and a solid base to build. The last thing you want to do is look back and wish you had worked or played harder.
Locally owned and established in 2005, Diamond Dreams is Eastern Iowa's premier training facility. Located at 2905 Stoner Court, North Liberty. Call today and reserve your time. 319-665-2173. 319-665-2173.
When you go to a family restaurant, you want 3 things. 1, a wide selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner items. 2, you want those selections to be affordable and delicious. And 3, you want to be treated like family. You get all 3 at the Midtown Family Restaurant. Breakfast items available anytime the doors are open. Legendary tenderloins, onion rings, and hot roast beef sandwiches. Daily specials at each location, and no matter if you're coming in solo or with a group of 20, you get the same special family treatment. The Midtown Family Restaurants at Court and Scott Streets and at the Walmart Plaza on Highway 1 West. Follow them on Facebook or at MidtownFamily.com. The family's waiting for you. GT Carr, owner of Supple's Building and Remodeling, has been offering unmatched service and quality for over 25 years. The trained professionals at Supple's Building and Remodeling will install and guarantee the products used in any job, no matter how big or small. They also stand behind their work and offer no-nonsense, exceptional customer service from design to completion and beyond. Whether it's a simple window replacement or a major house addition, you'll have the confidence that Supple's Building and Remodeling is committed to quality. Visit Supples.net or call them today at 319-337-2246.
Hi, this is Tiffany at Senior Benefits. Are you confused with Medicare questions, anything having to do with Medicare? I take care of all Medicare customers, people under 65. I also do life insurance, long-term care, cancer insurance. I'm here to help you navigate any questions that you may be having or frustrations and anxiety that you may have with Medicare or insurance in general. Give me, Tiffany Rao, a call at 319-631-4795.
You know, customer walks in and they're like, geez, everybody's still here, the same people. You love to hear it.
Patrick Eads and Terry Adams with Deary Ford.
It's our 15-year anniversary. We have so many people on the team that have been with us since day one.
That's really kind of what makes it all just come together.
We've been together for quite a while.
You know, it's part of building good relationships. We've had customers that moved away but still continue to do business with us.
The success we've had would not have happened if it was not for our team.
Celebrate the 15th anniversary all month long at Deary Ford, Iowa City.
When we say here for you, we mean it.
At the Oxioc Inn, we're ready to serve you with the same fresh food, prepared to order and served with a passion that you've come to expect for over 85 years. The Oxioc Inn is serving our famous Sunday brunch buffet with lunch, dinner, family-style banquets, and carry-out daily. Make reservations at oxiocin.com or call for big or small tables and private rooms. We can't wait to serve you soon at the Oxioc Inn.
The Oxioc Inn.
In the heart of Amana.
From the Harty and Stalker Studios in the heart of the Hawkeye Nation, this is the mighty 1630 KCJJ, Iowa City.
Harty and Stalker Jewelers, making memories, making moments.
It is going to be warm and muggy today and then downright hot and muggy tomorrow. Today will be partly to mostly cloudy. We'll get to 83 for a high. The heat index today close to 90. Tonight, 72 tomorrow, partly cloudy, 92 for a high. The heat index tomorrow close to 105. On Wednesday, more the same, hot and very humid with a high of 94. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable on the mighty 1630 KCJJ. Currently, it's 71.
KCJJ weather brought to you by Plum Supply.
Plum Supply kitchens and baths. Your home never looks so beautiful.
Some breaking news here. Donald Trump says he demands that Esterville Lincoln Central keep the midgets as their mascot. So we'll keep an eye on that.
I was right, Captain. You said warm and muggy today.
Sorry. I turned up the wrong microphone there.
He said warm and muggy today.
Yeah.
And it's not warm and muggy.
Then he says it's going to be heat index of 90.
It may turn out to be warm and muggy, but I'm just not. I'm not feeling it. I was surprised at how nice it was when I walked out this morning, because I'm just so used to whenever I go outside, just expect to be greeted with just heat and humidity. But here I found that I got that Kelsey Plum. Hopefully, there's no music in the background.
It's a press conference, right?
Yeah. Let me just a second. God, he's having to enter the past.
It's not a very long clip if it's the one I saw.
No, it's not very long at all. I'm just having trouble getting my. God, phones are annoying sometimes. Okay.
It was just all of us. Well, it was a very powerful moment. We didn't, at least as players, we didn't know that was going to happen. So I think it was kind of like a genuine surprise. But the T-shirt, just united front, was determined this morning that we had a meeting for, and not to tattletale, but 0 members of Team Clark were very present for that. But no, we were just we had a very not really needed to be mentioned. I'm trying to make a situation light, okay? But yeah, no, I think it was just all of us getting on the same page for the game. We wanted to do something that was just united and collective, and I thought that it was a very powerful moment and got the point across. And sometimes you don't have to say anything. That was a very powerful moment.
I just don't know why she couldn't have said the same thing without getting the.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be a tattletale. The moment somebody says that, what are they going to do?
They're going to be a tattletale.
They're going to be a tattletale.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a bad look.
Like when you said Hunter was the one who broke this. I thought that was kind of tattletale.
Jealousy, spite, envy. That's all it is. That's what it is. And I think deep down, most of those players know that if she wasn't in the league, they wouldn't be getting near the attention. And
no, not at all. People were tuning in Saturday to see her fly off.
Well, yeah, and then
I mean,
they also the game, not the All-Star game, but didn't they wait until like 5:00 the day of their last game to say that she was out? Definitely, I think they're doing that because they want people to get there. And then she's not playing. So. But yeah, I think this league knows how much they're depending on her, and they're trying to figure out the best way to deal with it without offending other players.
They're showing her walking. They're showing her sitting there. They keep going back to her. Well,
like I said, they show pictures of them walking in the tunnel on their way to. They've turned into fashion runways.
Yeah,
they've turned into fashion runways, and I don't need to see Caitlin and Connor kissing in the tunnel of the. I don't.
But the fashion that started though with other sports. You see the NBA when the ESPN's doing an NBA game, they show the guys walking in with their suits and stuff, and NFL does that. That's not unique to the WNBA.
No, it's not, but it's totally different. I mean, there's a different it's a completely. I mean, I see a lot of NBA guys showing up for games wearing sweatpants.
Oh yeah,
and they'll show them walking down the tunnel.
Yeah,
and I think with the league and most of these girls, what they wear for these things, I mean, they're obviously trying to sell sex appeal and everything, because look at some of the outfits they wear. I mean, it's like what you would wear on a runway. But to me, that does nothing for me. I couldn't care less what they're wearing going from a game in any sport. But I guess people must love this crap. I mean, maybe I am the exception because people obviously like reality TV. I mean, look at how much reality TV.
Yeah.
I mean, Jersey Shore, NBA Wives, just stupid shows that seem to thrive. I mean, I see Jersey Shore's doing this 15-year reunion. I keep seeing commercials for that. Please tell me you've never watched it.
No, I've never watched Jersey
Shore. What it's going to look like when it's like the 40th reunion and they're trying to get up in the bunk beds.
Well, the tattoos will go from their breasts to their knees.
What about Naked and Afraid? They're naked. And they're not in a good place. They're very afraid.
Yeah, I've never. Yeah, just there's so much. There must be a market for it.
I guess.
People must be watching it.
You ever been naked and afraid?
No, but the people around me were.
Yeah, when there's a mirror around.
I'll give you a ding for that.
But I've never understood the reality TV.
I don't get it. I mean, the only reality TV.
Survivor?
No. I watched it.
I never watched it.
I watched it one season, and the second season I watched it. I go, they still got bug bites and crap. I haven't watched it.
Didn't you watch The Amazing Race?
That I like.
What was that? People
because you see different countries and stuff. And the people aren't mean; they're just going for clues and having to do stuff that is done. But it
doesn't have the petty backstabbing and where they try and hire the people who are jerks.
No, and there's
so like
Big Brother.
So like MTV, is it 24 hours of just straight reality TV?
I haven't watched MTV.
I haven't either. That's why I'm asking.
I don't know.
I don't think they have any scripted shows anymore.
Now, in the morning, I watched it while I was...
But the week of the Video Music Awards, they're going back to 24/7 videos for like a week.
Well, I would have watched. I love that.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
And there are channels that have that.
I watched it in the morning when I got my knee replaced because it has videos. It had like 80s videos.
See, I would
if
watch
you have
that.
YouTube TV, they have an MTV Classic that has all that. They have like a block of 80s, block of 90s.
No, you're right. I do see that.
120 minutes.
Every once in a while, I'll get on there and watch
Yeah,
it
I'll
for
watch
half,
some stuff.
watch
It'll
it
be
for
good.
half an hour. No, I used to love the videos
Yeah.
from the early 80s. Buggles, I mean, I love that song.
Yeah.
And I saw them play. They're still around. The guy doesn't look that much different. He just looks like an older
Buggles,
Buggles.
they're still...
I didn't realize that guy left Buggles and went with Yes. He was part of Yes. And yeah, I saw them do Video Killed the Radio Star on Twitter. It was from
How
a
the
show.
hell did they come up with that? Because there wasn't, well, first of all, there were music videos when TV first signed on.
Yeah.
It was called TV Tunes.
Do you remember MTV used to have one called Closet Classics where they'd show like the Doors and
Yeah,
stuff?
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin videos,
Well,
which I think were just like performances from TV shows.
What I didn't realize though, MTV had to basically they refused to put any black.
Yeah.
Until Michael Jackson did the moon dance at the Apollo in '83, then they had to relent. They couldn't keep resisting. They went for a long time without. I didn't get that. I mean, they weren't smart enough to realize that Michael Jackson would just bring them more money. I mean, he was huge.
Michael Jackson, though, okay, KFMH played Michael Jackson before any of the album rock stations did, and we were kicked out of trade publication because of it. But we played it.
Why? Because he's black?
Because he was a pop artist. We played it because he was produced. That whole damn album was
Beat It's
produced
probably
by
the most popular video that's ever been on
by
MTV.
Quincy Jones.
I mean, wasn't Beat It probably the most popular video ever on MTV?
Yeah.
I remember when it came out, I was never a huge Michael Jackson. My favorite Michael Jackson song is Smooth Criminal. I don't even like Beat It and that album that much. But it was just amazing to think that Prince, they were resisting putting Prince on at the time, too.
Yeah.
And then finally, about 1983, when he did the moonwalk, I was watching the 80s. Those are one thing I like CNN does. They do like the 80s, the 90s.
Yeah.
Those are good. Those are good. And I was watching the one from the 80s the other day, and that was one of the things that came up. What was his name? J.J. Goodman and Mark Goodman. Mark Goodman and J.J. Jackson.
Jackson.
Yeah, and then Martha Quinn.
He's gone now.
J.J. Jackson's dead.
Nina Blackwood.
Yeah, he died.
Nina Blackwood, is she still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rest of them are still
Yeah, I
alive.
saw a video. Martha Quinn's aged well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't look much different.
She's doing iHeart stations as a midday.
Oh, okay.
Shock.
I was going to ask you guys, have any of you watched the CNN docuseries about Live Aid?
Yes, I've
It's
watched.
really good.
It's really good. Now, I didn't watch it as much last night. Is there another part next
I
Sunday?
don't know, because it felt like they really rushed through Queen. I was like, well, Queen's going to get its own episode, and it was like 5 minutes. It was weird. Where the World was like 10 minutes.
I don't like watching something and then having to wait a week to watch the rest of it. I just have never been in. My attention span doesn't work that well. I kind
of drifted last night.
I mean, I drifted.
First one got me.
I watched
hooked.
the first one from start to finish.
Yeah, me too.
And then I watched a little bit of that Billionaire Boys Club afterwards.
I didn't see that.
And they had the second part of it last night. I didn't watch it. But a bunch of rich white kids who resorted to murder to try to protect their.
I remember the Billionaire Boys Club was a thing. I remember that being like in the news.
Ironically, though, the guy who founded it, he wasn't wealthy. He didn't grow up in wealth. He just got a bunch of wealthy people to believe in him because he was very charismatic. But like I said, I watched it for like 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, I'm bored. Moving on.
Some Dateline thing the other night where the guy, his best friend, was in the service and saved all his money, and he had like $60,000. So this guy, who's a theater, he reminded me of Brad a little bit, theater guy, and just like him, looked like him too.
Well, there's a reality show.
And shot his friend, and then took his money, his $60,000, and then he was afraid he was going to get caught.
He killed him over $60,000?
Yes. So he was afraid he was going to get caught. Yeah.
That barely even buys an SUV these days.
He wanted to get married to this other theater person. So he was afraid he was going to get caught. So then he said, and they couldn't find the guy. He dismembered him. They couldn't find him. So he thought he'd pin another murder on this guy. So he went and shot this girl for no reason, just to pin the murder on this guy that he killed.
And eventually he got caught. It took 2 hours before they finally explained it at the end.
It wasn't even that. No, the guy's sitting. First of all, I don't understand when you go to the police station, go with a lawyer. I don't care whether you did it or not. Get a damn lawyer.
Yeah, I don't watch Dateline
This
anymore.
guy is just, he's sweating profusely in front of the police as they're saying, "You're lying, aren't you?"
Well, there's Dateline replays all over my TV
Yeah.
scroll. It's everywhere.
It is everywhere.
Yeah, and I just, those shows get boring. I get bored with them because it's the same thing. You find out finally at the end what happened.
Well,
you think you know, and then lots of
But
times
you can join it at any point in
Yeah, I
time.
know, but I just-
because they recap it every 15 minutes.
Yeah, I've just never been a big fan of those things.
I like the one on Friday nights on NBC.
Well, you like NCIS. You like all that.
NCIS is a great
yeah,
show.
I've never.
It's a great show.
Never really.
NCIS New Orleans.
Never been interested in
the
those
one that
things.
got canceled. NCIS LA.
Yeah.
Is there NCIS Cedar Rapids? Would you watch that?
Solon. I'd watch the one on Solon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
NCIS Swisher. I'd go for that.
All right, trying to think anything else
Hawks.
Hawk related.
It's minor. I think it happened since the last time we were on, but Iowa softball got a commitment from a pitcher, really good pitcher from Xavier. And it just made me think of when we've talked on this show in the past, or you guys have, I don't think I was on it, about how one of the big problems with Iowa softball, they couldn't keep the good players at home. You'd have these great high school players coming from the area, going to like Minnesota. And
Well, do we know what offers this girl?
I don't know if it has the other offers, but she's 26-0 this season. Opponent batting average .084.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a pitcher going to a Big Ten school, you better have been good in high school. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just the way it is.
Say,
And
it's the university, really, so it doesn't say. Who
and
else
they've
did.
lost two. Really, they lost Jalen Adams and Talia Tretton to the portal. So yeah, this girl's going to come in and have an opportunity probably to pitch
from Xavier.
pitch right. They've lost. I mean, Jenna Young, she's at Alabama now. The Ramirez girl, she's at Mississippi State. Jalen Adams is at Arizona. That shows you they had talent on their roster just from where these girls ended up going. So hopefully Stacey May Johnson, who I'm still trying to get, we're going to get her on the radio at some point here in the next couple of weeks, I hope.
You know, it's funny you brought that up. I was looking through old texts for something else. Found one from 2018 where a show, they said another show, and I think it was in Cedar Rapids, was mad at us because we had the softball coach on and they couldn't get her on. And they were just ripping us. This is from 2018. I don't know what show it would have been. I don't think it would have been Todd. But they were mad. There was another show that was like ripping us on the air because we got the softball coach.
Why would they be? Why wouldn't they rip softball?
I don't know.
And
I don't know.
2018, that
probably
would have been,
they probably did.
2018, that would have been Marla Looper. Did we have Marla Looper on the air?
I don't know, but it was an old. It was 2018.
You're going to have her on to talk about how bad they were?
Could have been late. In
I don't
2018
ever.
when they hired the new.
I'm not.
coach.
I just don't remember it.
I don't remember it either.
Hello.
You know, speaking of transferring to get an opportunity to get on the field, didn't Brendan Sullivan transfer to Tulane?
Yes, along with Johnny Pascuzzi. Yep.
Yeah, and I just read that the BYU quarterback just transferred to Tulane now.
Oh, poor Brennan, man. He can't catch a break. That Jake Retzlaff, the guy who sounds like he was falsely accused of sexual assault because sounds like the charges were dropped.
Yeah, I assume this BYU quarterback is expected to be the starter now, so that's unfortunate. So, yeah.
Yeah, poor Brendan.
Was that the guy who got in trouble just because he had sex with his girlfriend? But they take that oath.
Google Jed.
Yeah, it sure is.
Jeff Retzlaff. Yeah, but I mean, they had consensual sex.
Yeah, and she wasn't underage.
Yeah, so he really didn't do anything. But I guess if you sign that thing saying you're not going to have sex in college, what a stupid thing to sign.
I didn't need to sign it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who needs to sign papers for that?
Poor Tommy.
Let's see. You'd likely receive a 7-game suspension, admitted to having premarital sex, a violation of the school's honor code. So instead, he said, "Okay, I'll just transfer and not be suspended 7 games."
You know what I say? Good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
Good for
Really?
him. No, another case. I mean, now in fairness, they do lay out what their expectations are. I get you that he maybe shouldn't have signed it if he wasn't going to live by it, but. You know, I mean,
but it was offered.
He's probably very hot.
Jim McMahon went to BYU.
Yeah,
he had a shot.
You know, I mean, that's
Danny Ainge went to BYU.
But if you just look at that story at the surface, you'll think, "Oh, this guy did some type of sexual abuse." He didn't.
No.
He didn't do anything wrong, other than violate their code.
Yeah.
Their code of decency.
Now he's going to Tulane in the Green Wave, where
They got like
they don't have any sex in New Orleans.
18 or 19 damn.
He's going from
channels.
Utah to New Orleans.
He's going from BYU to Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Of all the sex he wants.
He has overcorrected.
Is his girlfriend going with him?
I don't know. I don't even know her name or anything. It's not listed in the Wikipedia article. But
Nor should it probably be.
Probably shouldn't be.
Does she go to BYU too? Do we know that?
I don't know. I know nothing about it.
You know, this thing with the damn.
I would imagine she would transfer with him, though.
Kiss cam crap.
Oh, with the guy at the Coldplay show? The memes are great.
First of all, my question for him would be, first of all, why are you at a Coldplay show? That would be my first one. And then, I mean...
I don't have a
probably had a corporate suite. No, it's Coldplay.
Yeah, you play that nonsense. I'm sure you don't have a
If you're trying to impress a girl who's not your wife, you take her to a Coldplay show. If you're going to have an affair and try to impress her, she'll like Coldplay. It's
Yes,
for
I
her.
just never really listened to them.
It's not really a man.
But it was funny, though. The lead singer just called him out. Hey, this guy's either afraid or cheating.
Yeah, either we got somebody
Just called
cheating
him
or
out.
they're just not shy.
I was surprised it happened so fast, and people on Twitter were like, well, if he's the CEO, how did he get... There's ways to... I mean...
Yeah, there's a board.
People are so used... people are obsessed with this one man in charge of
Yeah.
everything. It's not how it works in
No,
most places.
The board told him he's done.
They're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she done?
Yeah.
Yeah, she should be done, too.
Yeah, that's not a good HR director leading by
No,
example.
that's not a good look. Now, if neither
It's the
one of them
HR
were,
director.
if neither one of them were married,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But are they both married or just him?
I don't know.
I don't know
how-
if she is.
I wonder
think
how much.
she just got a divorce.
I wonder how much he was. I wonder what his salary was. I'd never heard of the company before, but that doesn't mean anything.
Astronomer.
I'd never heard of it.
Yeah.
The Blue Oyster Cult song. Isn't it?
Had you ever heard of it?
No, I have not. I don't even know what they do.
It's something to do with space, isn't it?
No.
NASA? Oh, it's not.
Well,
You would think
I
that.
thought
in
that's
the
some-
name.
Well,
it's an American data operations technology specializing in artificial intelligence with a valuation of $1 billion.
He could date the AI. Wouldn't have gotten in trouble.
okay, so it has nothing to do with space. I just figured astronomy.
Astronomy, yeah, makes sense.
I'm guessing he had to have been making at least $1 million a year.
By the way, they really could have done more to not. You know, they looked as guilty as you can look when their reaction.
Did you see what the Philly Fanatic did?
Yes.
Did you see that?
That whole clip is great.
And there's now people are making their own clips. They showed this couple like they're in their 60s at some type of, I don't know if they're at the fair. They showed them, and then they both ducked. A bunch of people are making their own videos.
The Philly video is great because
That is.
before they show the Fanatic and the girl Fanatic, whatever her name is, female Fanatic, they show a guy in the crowd with a sign that says, "This is my wife," and then he kisses her.
He's estimated to be worth 50 to 70 million
The
dollars.
Philly Fanatic? Wow. He's getting some good gigs.
He made between 469,000 and 690,000 a year. He received handsome performance-based bonuses.
I was going to say his salary
as
ain't
well.
paying that $70 million.
You know, it's not an episode of Hawk Fanatic if he's not looking up somebody's net worth.
Well, and plus he's got money that he doesn't need to work anymore if he doesn't want to. I mean, he's got $70 million.
Yeah.
He looks. Does it say how old he looks? Like he's in his 50s or early 60s. Or maybe he just has. His hair was pretty gray. Maybe he's just one of those guys who grayed early. But yeah, that whole thing was it's turned funny now. I feel bad for people losing their jobs, but they just...
You did something very bad.
You did something very bad, yes.
Sometimes people deserve to lose their jobs.
You can't be doing stuff like that.
No.
But no, the Philly Fanatic was hilarious. When I saw that, I was laughing.
Okay, but here in that scenario, shouldn't he be married to the female Philly Fanatic? Why would he be cheating? Who's he cheating on?
I have no idea.
Who is having sex with a Philly Fanatic and is getting cheated on?
I have no idea.
I have a lot of questions.
It's too complicated.
A lot of
for me.
mascot questions today from me.
What are you looking up now, Captain?
I'm looking up his age, but all that pops up is these articles.
He probably doesn't have his own Wikipedia page. He's probably
He might soon.
Well, maybe he does now.
Somebody make that.
No, I don't think he does.
But he looked somewhere in 50s to maybe early 60s.
Yeah.
So, but that was a weird. Just something I never would have envisioned happening. But in this day and age, you can never say never to anything.
When we were in Kinnick,
You're gonna one up
Bud
this
and
one?
well,
Were you guys making out?
I kissed him on the cheek. Well, we were on the
you and Bud
on the board. Yeah, I went over and saw that they were panning the thing, and they got a couple behind us. But you can see me kissing Bud on the cheek.
I think it was, what's her name, S.A. Cup or S.E. Cup?
S.E. Cup,
S.E. Cup.
I agree with her. She was on the other day on CNN. She thinks the kiss cams are just creepy and weird, and
it is awkward because sometimes
they
put them on people who are like brother, sister.
I don't get them.
I don't
know if I'd go as far as the CEO who went on a rant.
The worst times, at Kinnick, when we just like blow a play or something, and then all of a sudden
the smile cam.
The smile cam.
The smile cam's different. The kiss cam, I just think it's a little creepy.
Well, no, you're going with the timing because when I worked for the Rough Riders in Cedar Rapids, they'd say don't do this if the opponent scores a goal. We're not doing this get up and smile segment. We'll save that for later in the game.
Yeah, well, they don't.
They don't do that at Kinnick. They have time cues, so it's like, pick 6. Michigan just scored. Go to the smile cam.
Yeah, go to the smile cam. And it just
they go to where the Michigan fans are sitting.
Yeah, do that.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, I get it. You got to do what you can to try to keep the interest and what have you. But
I don't understand the one where they put the filters on the faces. It's like people smile and wave the camera, but you can't see their faces.
You just blow the whole thing, and then they pump up the damn burrito. I mean.
Some people love pumping up the burrito.
I know, but there's times.
I like the game where Big E was there actually pumping up a human being for the burrito lift. That was pretty good.
I've never understood that one either, but hey, it must work. They've spent a lot of money.
They have T-shirts for it now.
Yeah.
You can buy a burrito lift T-shirt.
It's a decent burrito.
It's a great.
Oh,
burrito.
it's a great deal
for the price.
What are the $8? About $8, right?
Yeah.
And if you eat a burrito,
it's a fast food burrito.
And if you eat a burrito, you're only eating 2 meals that day. You're not. There's.
Yeah.
I mean, it fills you up.
They don't have the 2-pound burritos I had when I was in college. But
I remember those things.
Oh my, El Gordo.
I remember Pancheros before it became the Pancheros now.
Yeah.
I thought it was even better.
Still at the corner
when I
of
first
Iowa,
moved up here, it was on the corner.
Still at the corner. It's still there. That one was the original Pancheros.
But their tacos used to be
Clinton
different.
and Washington.
Their tacos used to be different. They used to melt 2 pieces of cheese or a piece of cheese in between the corn tortillas. And the meat was. I like Pancheros now, but I liked it better. All of a sudden, it just switched in like 1992 or 93. Yeah, I used to do that.
That was a good 2:30 in the morning.
But no, their burritos.
Leaving One-Eyed Jake's.
Their burritos a good deal.
Yeah,
that really is. Yeah, they've never advertised with me. I'm just saying it.
No,
they never.
No, I don't go there often, but part of the reason I don't seem to hit a lot of places is you don't know where the construction is right now. It's just everywhere.
That new one, by the way, in Riverside Drive, the Pancheros is like state of the art. It's like their new design. They're going to make the new ones.
Well, wasn't it closed for a while?
It was closed for months. They basically redid the whole building.
I'll have to check. Now, that's usually in that area. I usually go to Ariza because it's right across the street.
Yeah, it's right across the street.
Hello.
Hello. That kiss cam didn't go over very well because they dropped that after a while.
Oh, Iowa's not doing the kiss cam anymore?
No, they haven't done it for the last 2 years.
So how much I pay attention.
Well, we're in the booth. We can't see that stuff.
I think it was
somebody probably said I didn't care for it, so they dropped it.
Well, I think it was eye kissing Bud on the cheek.
That probably ruined it.
That's probably you, yeah. Okay, well, don't get too hot today.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
She didn't talk about the Cubs or anything. That was weird.
Yeah, well,
they had the best record in baseball for like a day.
Didn't they lose yesterday?
They lost and Detroit won, so they're back up on top.
Okay. Hey, I can't complain. There are 19, 20 games over 500. I never expected this, but the Brewers just won their 10th game in a row.
Yeah, Dodgers too.
The division is way better than I thought it was going to be.
My White Sox just swept the Pirates. They must be terrible.
I mean, the Cubs are 20 games, 19 over, and yet the Brewers are right there.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched the Cubs. They were on. I watched them on Saturday when they hit like 4 or 5 solo home runs. I mean, they've got a decent team. If they could just get one more pitcher, I still think they need one more pitcher, and they need a third baseman. but you can't get everything. Sometimes you have to make do with what you have. So we'll see. Hunter's right though on this one.
Yeah.
Reason for optimism.
He's Mr. Optimist.
Hunter optimism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's Mr. Pessimism in this for the Cubs? You?
I'm way more pessimistic
Okay,
than
there you
Hunter. I'm just that way by nature. Whereas I think Hunter's one of these guys. If it's a team he likes, the glass is always half full.
Yeah. We'll be checking in with Hunter shortly at the Johnson County Fair.
I'm sure Hunter's probably got Iowa football winning somewhere between 16 and 18 games this year.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure he's got Iowa basketball probably playing in the Final Four, men and women.
Hey, when do they announce if they're expanding the NCAA men's basketball tournament?
I don't know.
'Cause I thought that was supposed to be this week, but it's only Monday.
The one from what are they going to
I don't know.
Are they adding 8 more teams?
I can't remember.
But
they want to add more teams.
Yeah, when is enough? More of everything. That seems to be, what are there now, 68?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you add, eventually I think they're going to end up getting to the point where half the teams are going to make the NCAA tournament, and then it's going to lose some of its luster, in my opinion. But
yeah,
money pushes everything. Money and television revenue is dictating everything that's going on in sports right now. Why do you think the Big Ten Media Day for football is out in Vegas right now?
Gambling addiction,
TV
among sports writers,
trying to spread the market, ironically in a place where that does not have a Big Ten. That's still, I think, funny. They're in a state that does not have a Big Ten team, and they're in a city where their major university in the city is not a member of the Big Ten. That's what I just find kind of interesting.
And that they fought gambling forever.
Yeah, do any of the other sports writers have gambling addictions we should know about? They'll just get poor out there and
not that I'm aware of, and if I was aware, I wouldn't say it on the air.
Okay, fair enough.
But that is it's a good point. I mean, now
the Big Ten fought gambling forever.
Everybody did.
You couldn't say anything about gambling.
And now
the Riverside Golf Resort, remember those signs?
And doesn't Iowa now send their athletes down to sign autographs?
Yeah.
Which is fine. I have nothing against. Just don't be hypocritical.
They got rid of the boxes for NIL, though, down there. Last time I was down there, I didn't see the one where you could deposit extra money for the NIL for Swarm. They used to have a box where you could either use your whatever you had left over on your ticket or just dump some money in there, and they don't have those anymore.
It's hypocritical.
It is.
Gambling is here, obviously here to stay, but it's part of sports now.
Gabby Marshall have her own burger down there. Somebody had their own burger down there from the women's basketball team.
What do you mean their own? Oh, in the
you
menu?
could like at the restaurant at the casino.
Oh, kind of like what Monica's does.
Yeah. Except they had like their name and like their photo holding the burger and everything. Like I think it was Gabby Marshall.
Oh, okay.
She had her own burger down there, and you could go in. There's like a full-sized cardboard cutout of her.
We got
burger.
2 dogs one year.
Oh God,
screwed us. They really screwed us.
This is the Braumerkamp story.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He had a great hamburger, and it had bacon on it, and it just everything. And then they put together some conglomeration with our burger where it had feta cheese and
it was some weird
radishes
combination that nobody would order.
Nobody would order it.
And he had like double cheeseburger.
Were they advertising with you at the time?
Huh?
Were they advertising with you at the time?
I don't even remember if they were.
I don't think. Have they ever advertised?
Yeah, we've had them on the auction before.
But I don't think they were at the time.
I used to go there for breakfast, so I haven't been there in years.
Oh, I tried one of our burgers, and it sucked.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, to me, burgers are. I like basic burgers.
Well, he's got stacks of.
Yeah.
Braumerkamp's got stacks of bacon.
And he let us know about it.
And, and barbecue sauce, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
I got one of his. I added to his count.
Yeah, it was a better burger.
What were they? What was this? Some promotion?
Yeah. Yeah.
My dad texted me. It was the Hannah Stulke burger you can get at the casino.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
KGYM versus KCJJ burgers.
Yeah.
I remember your story. I just don't remember it happening.
Screwed.
So would the gym class burger just be like a bun?
I just don't like screwing with hamburgers. I mean, bacon and cheese is fine. Yeah. Lettuce, tomato. But I don't, like barbecue sauce. People putting, like now I think Burger King's got a Whopper out now with beef brisket and onion rings on it.
Yeah, I'm not getting this. Well, not only them, but somebody else has.
Well, Tailgaters in Coralville has one that has like a fried egg on it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I've never understood that.
No.
I don't want a fried egg on my hamburger.
I'm not getting brisket. Why are you putting
I don't want beef brisket on my hamburger.
Yeah.
If I want brisket, I'll eat it by itself.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
I'm not getting the whole thing. And it's not just Burger King. Somebody else has got the brisket on it, too.
Arby's? Arby's is making some weird stuff, too.
Well, doesn't Chick-fil-A has something, too, that's kind of interesting. But like I said, I just like, I mean, I can eat a hamburger just plain with a bun and salt.
Yeah.
And a little piece of onion and cheese, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I don't really need a lot of ketchup, and so I've always been that way.
I don't like ketchup.
I don't mind a little ketchup on French fries and a little ketchup on.
Ketchup on French fries is fine. Yeah. But I don't like.
And I used to dip.
You don't like it on a burger?
I used to dip my grilled cheese sandwich into ketchup as a kid too, but now I don't do that anymore.
No.
I dip it into tomato soup.
I like that.
There you go.
What about ketchup on scrambled eggs?
No, God no.
I don't like.
How about ketchup on prime rib?
No.
A buddy of mine in high school did that at prom, and the cook got all pissed
Doesn't
off.
Trump put ketchup on steak?
He should have hit him.
He came out and said, "What the hell are you doing?" And now, in fairness, eventually I started defending my buddy. I'm like, "Hey, dude, it's a free." They were upset. They said it was insulting, and he's like, he's just pouring this ketchup on this big, beautiful piece of prime rib. But after a while, it got a little. All right, go. You made your piece. You're still getting your money for the meal. He dipped. He was eating that prime rib like somebody would eat like French fries. He dipped, and I was just amazed because it was great prime rib. But some people are different.
Well, they don't have to be.
I have not had prime.
Conform.
I have not had prime rib. I can't remember the last time I had prime rib. Hy-Vee's got those pre-cooked pieces. Have you ever seen them? They got them in little aluminum, in a little aluminum holders and whatever. And maybe 8-10 ounces. Some of them are like $12, $14, $15 for a piece of already cooked prime rib.
I was telling you before we went on the air, I was thinking about having steak the other night. I don't eat much steak anymore. I'm like,
I don't either.
I'm just going to get a steak. And I looked at the price. I'm like, no, I don't need a steak.
Well, like I said,
I'm going to get some pork chops instead.
The rib I wanted the other day was $30.40. And I'm like, nope.
The last time I had prime rib, I think Jan made it for New Year's Eve years ago. I haven't had it since then.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever. Well, I think my mom never made prime rib. I mean, she would make a prime rib roast, but she never would go to the extent of making prime rib. But I love it when it's made, and I just don't eat it very much.
If I may turn this into a client plug, the biggest bratwurst I've ever seen was what Deb got at the fair from the pork producers the other day for Saturday morning. That thing was like a kielbasa.
Cheesewurst.
And it was like $6. Yeah, cheesewurst, which is my favorite when they got the cheese in. That's great.
So that was at the Johnson or
the Johnson County Fair.
And that runs all this week?
Yes, in fact, we will be checking in with Hunter there very shortly.
Wednesday's the end.
Wednesday's the end?
Today's the last day the pork producers are there.
At least they're getting one nice. They've had a couple nice days. Yesterday wasn't brutal.
No.
It didn't rain near as much as I thought it was. Tomorrow, it sounds like the next 2 days.
People have been demanding you show up there.
They do.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We should do the show from there Wednesday.
Yeah.
Outside. Let's do it outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you?
Can we find that metal grate the kids jump on and do it next to that?
I'm just curious, seriously, what do you think the weather, what kind of effect do you think it'll have on turnout the next 2 days?
It'll hurt it. It'll hurt it, I would think.
Now, can you bring pets and stuff to the fair?
If you're going to exhibit them.
But no, can you go to the fair? You can't have like a dog on a leash with you.
I think I've
not
seen
saying I
dogs
would,
there.
but can you do it?
I've seen it.
I think I've seen it.
But I don't,
Hopefully nobody does that tomorrow.
No, hopefully nobody.
Tomorrow it sounds like it's a day where you shouldn't even be outside.
Yeah, don't take your dog.
Do I have to come to work tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't take the dog for
Molly's got to glean
a
tomorrow.
walk unless it's like 7 in the morning.
Yeah, do it at 7 or 9 at night.
Molly's picking crops tomorrow.
Well,
that's going to be fun.
Molly's crazy.
Yes.
Picking crops.
It's going to be 90 degrees.
What are you talking about picking
Gleaning
crops?
for table to table.
Yeah.
She does the gleaning where you go through somebody's crops and you take like corn, they break it table to table and donate it.
She's helping
She's volunteering.
She's helping a better cause.
It's the only reason I can't take tomorrow off. Because we need her to glean for our client.
Let's maybe we'll end on this one. Let's see what we got here.
Hello.
Why are you already laughing? Did you know it was me? That's like the downtown farmers market in Cedar Rapids. No dogs are allowed. No dogs. People bring their dogs on the hottest day of the year on that pavement, and they don't enforce it. God, I hate that.
Well, for you got the Freedom Fest where people are lighting fireworks and people bringing their dogs. Because I saw people bring their dogs to our 4th of July fireworks here at the Jazz Festival. And I thought, what are you doing? This dog's not going to like the fireworks.
I just don't understand that. Leave them at home.
This year, that fireworks was a disaster.
I heard about that.
They didn't tell people where they were going to launch it, and it didn't work. I don't know what they're going to do.
Why didn't it work?
Whoever set it up did timing wrong or something. There was really only like 7 minutes of fireworks.
Yeah, they all went off like within like 7 minutes. Just boom, 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 boom. Instead of like the pauses usually have.
Serious?
Yeah.
It took like 7 minutes.
When we were living in Muscatine, we'd go down by the, they'd do it on the other side of the river, in Illinois.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Then you see it off the river and the
Yeah.
reflection and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
kind of cool.
Okay. 4 years in a 3 or 4 years in a row. Don't want to exaggerate. They just all blew up at once.
Coralville had that happen once.
But this was like 3 or 4 years in a row.
Yeah.
They just all blew up at once, and people were diving into the river.
Have a good day.
See ya. Hey, we made it.
We done?
We hit the deadline.
Yes, we are.
All right. Well, like I said, I think we'll be able to record again on Wednesday. I'm not sure yet. I'll just bear with me. Just be patient. We're back up on Spotify.
Oh, you mean for the podcast? I think
because I've got people. No, I'm talking about people
Okay.
that listen to the podcast. Just have a week or two here in July where we're kind of on break and working on things, but we'll get back to where we were.
Yeah, you're not missing much groundbreaking news on this show.
Well, and I haven't tried to get any guests on these last because it's just we're sort of in a transition period.
Suitor's not here. I mean, I got to fill in.
Yeah. Well, we could.
What am I adding to the
We've had
conversation?
guests with you guys, but right now we're kind of in the middle of nothing. Right now, there's nothing going on.
Can we have repeat guests? Like
Yeah,
ones we like?
tomorrow-
We have Molly Shannon on.
I mean,
again.
tomorrow we have basketball.
How about Michaela? What's her name? Michaela the swimmer. Who's
I'll be able to come in Wednesday.
She's learning to fly now.
I'll be able to come in Wednesday with some audio, but you guys get Iowa will probably send audio anyway, so you can just play that too. Because we do have access. We have about 4 or 5. My guess is we'll get to talk to Hannah Stolke tomorrow, and I think we get Jan Jensen one last time. So we'll have some women's basketball tomorrow in the afternoon. We should have some stuff posted.
Is it like
online.
at the practice where you just kind of pull them out, or is it like a
No,
podium?
it's like they've been doing. This is the fourth one we've done this, where we watch them practice for a half an hour, then we interview them either on the court or up in the.
That's what I was getting at. Would it be on the court? You don't know if it'll be on the court.
Well,
or-
they've done both ways. So
it's harder to hear on the court. Just my personal.
It is harder to hear on the
because
court.
it's basketballs and we're trying to use the audio and I'm hearing boom, boom, boom.
So I'm not sure what they'll do tomorrow if we'll just do it on the court because with the women they've done it both ways. Now with the men they've all been on the court.
These are program
But
director problems, by the way.
the men are done. They've done their 3. This is the last access we have this summer. Football's done, of course, because football practice starts here in a little over a week, and then
You'll get them at the Kinnick, the kids' day at Kinnick, though.
Yeah, well, we also have Media Day on August 8th.
Media Day.
Yes, there'll be 2 more chances. Yeah, we have the Media Day. Obviously, a lot of fans won't be there, but the kids' day practice. Remember, that's 2 years ago. That's when McNamara got hurt. Remember?
Yeah.
That was the big story there. So we've got, like I said, it's coming. I mean, football. I just wish they had a better opener to get excited for than the Albany Great Danes. But
They're Great Danes.
they're Great Danes.
They're not just good Danes.
They're going to need pit bulls and Rottweilers to have any chance, and they ain't going to be walking through the door anytime soon. I'm predicting that'll be a 30 to 40-point game. I will say, though, Kirk's really good at not running up the score.
Yeah.
He's always been that way. There's sometimes it's impossible.
Yeah.
But Kirk's not one of these guys that, style points. No. If that game's well in hand, you're going to start seeing a lot of substitution, and you'll see conservative Kirk, which I respect in those situations. If Gronowski comes out and throws a bunch of good balls in the first half, and you don't need to keep laying the foot on the gas against a team like that. So we'll see. Now, if they come out and struggle and barely beat Albany, then oh my God, you don't even imagine what that's going to be.
Long
like.
season.
That's what people will assume, but you
Yeah.
never know. So we'll see.
Okay.
All right, everybody, will enjoy today because it sure sounds like the next few days are going to be hell on earth. Is that right? Hell on earth?
Yeah, well, you're a weather alarmist.
Oh, you're right. Well, I'm just hearing 100. I think you said 145 heat index on Wednesday.
Something like that. I think.
And then Thursday's like
The
212.
sun will actually go
212.
supernova on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a wonderful day. HawkFanatic.com.